Welcome back to StockSmart Investing, where we use technical indicators to find proper entry and exit points in the marketplace. No, we don't listen to the news. Yes, we might listen to some catalysts, but only if there seems to be say like a moving force behind it. All right. So we can see certain opportunities here. We've got Himax Technologies. They're a bit overextended right now, and it looks like price is going to start coming back down, but look for a pop once we get below this level. So it's going to go whoop and kind of curl up, then probably drop off. All right. See, curl up. Aha. Looks like Himax on the daily chart is going to keep on running, so look for a little bit of a pullback. We're going to find one somewhere through here. Okay. So that'll probably happen and run parallel like this. So here was your bottom. Okay. Oh, we got that signal right there. Unless you wanted VWAP. That was way back here. Alright, so let's check out a list for the runners and see which ones seem to be moving. We'll check out the daily and we'll check out the 4-hour. And let's see. Those don't seem to be working right now. Let's try this list. I know that we're getting some results on this. I know the email servers are working, but the watch lists aren't. Yes, that good coffee. Okay. Maybe let's see something simpler. Market sentiment. Don't be mean. Okay. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. Okay. Now, yeah, see, some of the lists are working. Looks like we've got BBI added to the YouTube example. Hit cancel. There we go. And, okay. So it did have a big pop. I see. Went from 93 cents to $1.27. So it'll probably get pushed back below that. It just has to trade above $1 or $1.25 for, this is probably one of those every 28 days it pops above $1 play. Let's see. So maybe once a month or so, it'll pop up. The rest of the time, they're They're pushing it down. Okay. So we can see where our opportunities lie, in this indicator here. And this is a momentum indicator. Okay. Still nothing in there, but luckily some of our lists are still working. Looks like MRIN, Bsqr, Verb, Vtnr, BLIN, BRQS, PBTS, Xela. Then I've got some added to the further out swing trade lists. Let's see, and I don't know that we will still find it. Okay, ABC, Guild, and VFC. And this one is on the Arun Poppers list. Let's see, the pop finder on the daily. Okay. Amerisource Virgin. All right. So watch these. They may be popping off. And we did have a VWAP signal. That was way back when, though. That signal's a bit late now. Okay. But on the daily, we can see. Okay. Let's check out reversals, too. And our accumulation swing index, it caught a couple stocks this morning, I noticed. So let's check those, too. Rune stupid buy signal on the daily and on the weekly. Okay, I should combine those two. Okay. We might not be getting anything there. And here we go. This is the one that it keeps bringing up some stocks on. Not quite. If those aren't working, I don't expect the others to be. All right. MRIN. Guess they had to give their server farm a little bit of a break. Mrin Software. Many of these little software companies, look at them popping off, okay? But make sure we keep in mind what's about to happen here. All right. So if it starts to fall off, once a rune up gets below this level, price will crash. You see it? And so we had our run, we had our fun. It's done now, okay? But this was a perfect signal. You know, you could have hit your bottom right here. You know, this would have been the low price, 162. Price started trending up, 161, 64, 73, 322. Run. Okay. Now when a rune down strikes below this level, we still should see a little bit more running. So you might have a little bit more fun with Mrin software, and then after that, it looks like where it closed, it's lower. Of course, it had to push back some. As we can see on the weekly, though, it still has a little bit of room to play. So it was this was a much shorter move. Low to 77 cents. And now the people who got in at 77 cents are very happy. Okay. We see signs like this and like this. You know, those are typically good buying signals. And we can see on this weekly chart, you know, where we also had other opportunities. Xela. Xela. There, we're looking way overbought. Now I am curious. Let's go. New tab. Let's open up Trading View. Let's drag that over here. Open Sesame. Let's go to, I guess, Markets. Okay. Let's see what's on the volume gainers. Looks like Xela, Mrin, Bsqr, Wish, CERN, Space, SPCE, you know, Virgin Galactic, Clove, GE, Ford, Neo, Apple, AUUI, AMC, SoFi, RIG, IFBD, AMD, ABEV, PBTS, and Wells Fargo. And the percent gainers are most of those same ones. UPC, GRPH, OLB. This is what, AMST? That's what it looks like. TRKA, VRV, VERV. Looks like any. QHAUUD. Yeah, that was on the volume gainers. Okay. GNLN, EVOL, XOMA. Okay. And you got your percent losers here. OSMT. Hurricane Energy Group. So a lot of the ones that were hitting, you know, my email are the ones that are going off in volume gainers and percent gainers. So I don't know where AUUD is. Maybe it just hasn't quite hit all the criteria to show up, or maybe it hasn't shown up in the right spot yet. Let's look it up. AUUD. And it was first brought to my attention in an alert on the For YouTube example on the 24th of June. We got another alert the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, and another one. The list it showed up on was the For YouTube example. And the Arun bullish 1 and 4 hour all. Okay, and that was the only one that was added to the list at that time. And I think it was added very early in the morning. Let's expand here and see if we can catch a time. I can't quite see it there. All right. All right, so I look for the ones that have also been added. Let's say they pop up in a pre-market hour, or they pop up when the market should be closed. So if a stock changes when the market should be closed, or at least maybe the market's closed here, but it's not somewhere else in the world. Because that could be another difference to look for. Okay. So I like TradingView for its, its simplicity. And TradingView actually seems to be, I don't know if they're quicker, but they are top brokers on TradingView. Tradovate, AMP Global. Oanda. I didn't really like Oanda's platform. I mean, their leverage, yes, but 400 to 1 leverage, 20 to 1 leverage, 4 to 1 alpaca. I wanted to try alpaca, but haven't had a need for it just yet. And when I started with Oanda, like forex.com, $100 minimum, leverage of $50, you probably have to have the $2,000, $2,500 or so to get a margin, but 50 to 1. Low fee plus $10 in Bitcoin on Gemini. Okay. Let's see, earnings calendar. Let's see if we can find stuff. What can we find? What else? MU, short call, first one hit, loading up the gun for the second. Looks like he's got a bit of a super trend indicator on now. Yeah. He's a super trender. I like super trend. Yeah, so I'm not so sure, but anybody who watch, beware of the Bitcoin scams. I wouldn't necessarily trust anybody giving you Bitcoin. Although that broker down there did it. But they do it when you sign up with them. Yeah, they're up a little bit pre-market. You get that carpal tunnel working with the mouse. Let's see, Park Aerospace. What is Park Aerospace? Is it Korean Aerospace? NYSE, this other aerospace company? Haven't heard of them. Let us keep up with them, though. Let us find out. Who are they? Number of employees, 535. In Melville, New York. Founded in 1954. Okay, okay. He was just the CEO from then. Advanced composite materials. Structures, assemblies, and tooling. Yeah, this guy's just like, take the picture. This guy's just like, oh, God, these two guys over top of me. What the fuck? Get me out of here. Got me posing for this picture. Oh, man. Just the expressions are priceless. This guy, does he know what's going on here? Oh, goodness. Oh, political correctness at its best. Why not? Hmm. "50 years in advanced materials." In 2019 here. Website developed by Berkshire Direct. Okay. I mean, they trade on the NYSE, so they must be known in some way. Looks like they're making all kinds of different things. You know, parts for planes and whatnots. Looks like you can go apply for a job at the Park Aerospace. Let's see. Does this go back to the home page? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's about the worst thing, people hovering over you while you're trying to work. New facility in China here, 2004. Okay. Nelco Electronics facility. Yeah, let's see, in China to support the Chinese marketplace in 2002. So they've been well ahead of the expansion into China. Okay. So maybe I wasn't completely wrong. Distributors. Global distribution partners in Israel and India. Okay. And Aerospheres Incorporated. Aerospheresusa.com. Aerospheresltd.com. Okay. So I guess you would contact them if you wanted any of these products, I suppose. Let's see, ex-dividend date scheduled for June 30th. They do dividends. Let's see. PKE. All right. And they hit their high here. Price is gonna kind of keep on going down. It doesn't look really great. A 10-cent dividend, so it's a little overvalued. 10-cent dividend, 10-cent dividend, 10-cent dividend, 10-cent dividend. Okay, so if you would have bought it here, at $8.64 for the 10-cent dividend, then that would have been a very good value. Yeah, that would have been a great value. A very good dividend hold at the price you'd have been able to get it for. So I would say many people that are just holding and getting, dividend payment off of their stocks. I mean, that's excellent. If you really think about that, had you bought your stocks just for the dividend payments back when everything was really low, and that was your strategy and plan, knowing that when the market and prices recovered, you would start getting those very good, say monthly or quarterly dividend payments. And that would eventually either be, say reinstated or increase, or, you got it at a really good deal, as the example that we just explained here. Okay. Yeah, look to pick it up somewhere around this $9.68 level. So if it goes below that, I want to know if it's at or below. If it goes to there or below, then do let me know. I don't want to know negative $9.67. Yeah, whatever. At or below. There we go. All right. It did hit this low of 10.21, but we really want that stock under $10 if we're going to buy it for the long-term hold and for the dividend pay. Although 500 and some employees, it's not the biggest company, and does it have the volume? So you might have to buy that just for dividends. As you can see, they do have spikes in volume here that happen, but they're not frequent enough. You may not be able to move in and out of your position. Okay. Nothing wants to work there. All right. Four-way STC, Bsqr, and Vtnr show up. And those are probably, look at Vtnr blowing up this morning. Here we go. And I told a friend, actually I messaged him about an hour ago and told him that they were showing up all over my charts. He has good stock in Vtnr. He said he wanted to sell out of his position. I say double down or look for your exit. Yeah, but I do believe that it probably is going to continue to trend up over the long term. So looks like where we had our resistance line, it was broken. And then, as you can see, we had a big run in price. So make sure you subscribe. That way you can get that info a day early too, just like everybody else. And it looks like Bsqr could be the next runner. As we can see, well, it's dropped here today, but on this daily chart, and let's check the weekly. Oh yeah, daily and weekly, it still has plenty of room to go. So go baby go. Yeah, this one, this Bsqr could really take off, and this Vtnr could really take off, as it has. And I've followed Vtnr all the way back when it was in the low. When it was right around here is when it queued up on my lists and we started talking about it. And some people might refer to this in the Arun as the little rocket ship, and once you get good at reading the Aruns, you can spot and find the rocket ships. Because everybody wants to board the rocket before it takes off. Well, you got to be able to see the rocket and know when it's boarding time. Then you get the big rocket, okay? Now, this is the big rocket about to form, all right? Now, when the big rocket forms, then price really takes off, all right? All right, let's see here. And sometimes they're able to hide them, but they're hiding a really good signal right in here. Top depends if it bounces or not. If it bounces here and gets pushed back down, then there's going to be a nice pop in price again on that, as we can expect. But here is about where they hid the rocket the last time. So, yeah. And then we see our little peaks down here. Yeah. Pay attention to the size of these. And then changes in trend like this. Alright, so the four-way STC, now that's that shaft trend cycle. It does work very well. Let's check out the four-way Arun. And if our four-way Arun isn't Aruning, dawn's early light, and if nothing is coming to light, we can try it on a smaller setting. 4-hour Smart ADX. Looks like some of the lists are starting to boot up. There we go. Got at least one of my good scans working. And I know it's a lot to ask for my oldie of a computer to gather all this data, and as quickly as I wish it to be assembled, too. The thing is, we need it that quickly. Alright. Yeah, let's look for Momo LBRs. That's a pretty good list, too. Fingertips go numb. You gotta wave your hand around. Shake it off. Alright. No, it doesn't really seem to be. Let's try just a moving scalper. See if there's anything. And let's pop on over to Bsqr. That seems to be the popular one for today. Mrin bullish. 1 and 4 hour. And I'm surprised we aren't even getting any Darvis box breakouts or anything. Let's see what VWAP with the EMA Momo. I do say, yes, that was the rocket chip. Yes. Yeah, a low of 83 cents. Yeah, looks like we're trying to push it down. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they're going to try to get some meat in the middle here, but might have to start pull up a bid-ask spread. See if we can follow the money flow. Let's see if the public lists are working. Of course they are. So if we want to just go by gap ups, by gap up and then I guess by price. There we go. Okay, so Xela, PBTS, BLIN, Verb, Mrin, Bsqr, ORPH, AUDD. So these are, all of the Coin, Riot, Airy, CPNG. Yeah, all of these are, at least the from here up are all of the ones that were showing up in my email. So, of course, if you sign up, say for Discord, you'll get notified when I get notified. And if you hit that subscribe button and, possibly become a Patreon, you'll get even other information, a bit sooner, I suppose. That's pertaining to the indicators and whatnot. every time I make an indicator, of course, I'm obligated to give it to the patrons first. That's, just part of being a patron. Yes. The good morning coffee. Might even be time to go make a bagel. Because they're quick and easy. Grubhub. Ooh. Yes. I do see. A short it. Yeah, I short it. It ran quick, so it probably moves up like that too. So Grubhub. Of course, if you can trade the momentum, then you're good. If you can buy on the green and short on the red every single time, it's typically a money game. And those with enough to keep up win, or those that manage their positions correctly enough to win. The idea is don't get greedy. At least that's the game I try to play. Don't get greedy with the stock market. You won't be rewarded for it, I promise. There we go. So that was a really nice trade from right here, from the low. We even got the TTM signal to verify. Okay, then our Arun verified our low here, which is verified by our low here. And then we get a VWAP signal. Let's see. I don't know how much you would have made, but let's just say from here to here, looks like 15% in 40 bars. Okay. We're in the 4-hour chart here. Let's leave that line there. Let's go out to the daily. Zoom in here. Starts at 6:17, ends on 6:30. So, just under, half a month, and you made 15%. So you about made 1% a day, had you bought the low. Although this is certainly an interesting looking chart here, isn't it? Big drop. I would say Grubhub from its previous highs. And why did Grubhub just drop off on the, from this $59 down to a low of $17 all the way from here? I mean, we need to be tracking this if this is a valid low. Okay. So now would be the time to start building your position, if they're going to keep pushing Grubhub down. So be watching the Arun up and be looking for it to have a reversal. And the TTM verifies an upward signal, but these two, they're a bit conflicting with each other, so let's not get that confused. But had we gone from low to high, say reverse your position, reverse your position, reverse your position, reverse your position, okay, we would be in the bullish direction. And all other, technicals do point to a higher upside than downside risk. So this is one where you have to be the judge. Is Grubhub, going to continue because people really like it and they're going to continue to use the service? Or are businesses like that going to slow down, and we might even see one or two of them become acquired by others, but I see them expanding. I mean, we are still seeing this. They're expanding into other areas. The DoorDash PetSmart idea, that's pretty smart. Hey, we need cat litter. All right, it's on the way. Hey, get this new puppy a toy, and a couple bones. Hey, right on the way. So, awesome idea. Yep. Is it too late to still follow that trend, though? We really want to see this break above that 50% level. That'd be great. Looks like Vtnr, once again, on the YouTube example list for the daily. And that seems to be a very, very good list. I made that one in the YouTube video, so Vtnr is the only one on that list. How perfect is that? All right. I love it. So make sure you subscribe. Thanks for sticking around, watching the video. Consider supporting me and